I'm excited to be here at Kevin's place again. It was probably a month ago, had him test me for some nutritional stuff, and it was intriguing to me how sensitive some of my points were. I know that you had gone through some chiropractic training with the Nutridyne line. So last time I needed 3, ended up getting 4 products. I'm out of 2 of them now, so I'm curious to see if those come back in. And but I also wanted to just get a quick video so that some of my clients can see what this process looks like and maybe go through it themselves. So I got a list of people in my mind. So walk us through, Kevin, what we're doing.
Cool. So these are the Chapman Reflex points. They are very useful. They're neuro lymphatic spots on the body where the neuro lymphatic fluids exchanges from the organ to the tissue, and it makes them tender if the organ is stressed. Now, the control and stimulus is that we have vitamins that we put on the tongue, and the taste reflex informs the system if that stressor is calmed down by the resource. If you have rent and you go, well, I have tons of money, I don't think about how much I gotta pay for rent. You don't have that much stress. If you don't have the resources, you kind of stress until the deadline comes.
Yep.
So your body's treating a deficit of nutrients the same way, and we're just gonna test and see what we get. So we're gonna test pain levels. So it's going to be apparent to John where these pain points are. So I'm going to start here. We're going to ask you to give us pain level. 1 is nothing and 10 is I'm dying. So this one is pituitary.
That's like a 0.
0. Great. I like zeros.
Tell there's stuff wrong on the left side, but none of it's painful.
Okay. All right.
It's not painful either.
Okay.
Left side there's like a 2 maybe.
Okay. 2 is much better than your last number.
Yep.
Okay. Parathyroid.
No one's chatty yet.
Okay. Thymus.
Yeah. That's probably like a 3.
3. Okay. Biggest number so far is a 3. That's a win in my book. Okay. Thyroid and heart.
Side's probably like 4.
Okay. 4 for that. And then lungs.
They don't care this time.
That's pretty awesome. Alright, going down here we have thymus again, different spot.
Not really registering.
Okay, liver, gallbladder.
Gallbladder, man.
Gallbladder, what level?
6 or 7.
6 or 7?
Yeah.
Okay, that means it's pretty spicy.
Yep.
So gallbladder's on deck for number 1. I'm just going to grab the one that's most common as a helpful one there. And then stomach and spleen.
Like maybe a 3 on the spleen still, and I still am doing the immune support. So
okay.
I have the immune support left and
So immune support is going to be thymus.
Okay.
Spleen is more like enzymes.
Okay. So I feel that, like maybe a 3 or a 4.
Okay. All right. Small intestine here. This one more like
Yes.
right there.
Yeah.
What do you give it?
It's like a 4 or 5.
Okay. So, if we're talking about gallbladder is what helps us hold and release the bile. And stomach, or sorry, small intestine, when we release bile, the bile cleans out that small intestine if it's doing well. So maybe these two are linked.
Okay.
But what number?
Like 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay. Well, let's see about that. Next is kidney.
Not bad.
Adrenal.
It's not bad.
Good. All right, and then we have the ileocecal valve.
That's tender. It's
Okay.
probably like a 5, 6.
5, 6. Okay, so ileocecal valve. We didn't check your. How's this?
Not bad.
Okay, what number?
Maybe a 2 on this side.
Okay, last couple points. Large intestine. Any of those yell?
Yeah, like right there. The whole line is tight.
Mm-hmm. We're going
It's
for
like
the
a-
lymphatic.
Yeah, it's like a 3 or a 4.
Okay. Duodenum. This was spicy last time.
Feel it on the right. It's probably 6, 7.
Okay. So, back to the most yelly of them
Yep,
on the first rung.
yep.
So, what number again?
It's like a 7, 8.
Okay. So we need water for you because we're going to wash the vitamin off of your tongue in between each one.
Okay.
Or we're going to wash the vitamin off so it's no longer giving you a resource message. So, lipoflow is first up. Now this is not meant to taste amazing, it's
Nope.
meant to do a job. So this is also taking the place of a $300 process whereby we scan through. As a 5, what is it now?
Yeah, I mean, it was like a 6, 7. I'd say it's probably maybe down a 1. Like
Down to a 1.
Well, down to like a 3 or a 4.
Okay.
So,
Down to 3 or 4. Okay, you can swallow that down. I don't need it back.
good.
Let's see if we can do more.
So this is AR.
That one is lipoflow.
Okay.
So the gallbladder has to do with getting the detergents or the bile and condensing them. And those detergents catch fat.
Okay.
So lipo is fat.
Yep.
So this helps the fat to flow back out. Cleans your gallbladder. Okay, so lipoflow, lipocomplex, lipoplex, and stress essentials relax. So we're going to do stress essentials relax and see if that one also helps. So different category but same organ. See if that changes the stress. So lay back and stick your tongue out. And I'm going to put this on your tongue. There you go. Put this back in the correct bottle. Alright. Go back to this is the spot. Any change there?
Yeah.
Positive?
I'd say it's probably down to a 2 or a 3.
From a 7?
Yeah, I mean the top side. It's just mad though.
Sure. So maybe if both of them are in your mouth together, that would maybe come down to a 1 theoretically. Sure. Okay, there you go. Wash that down. So those I will put in this category of very helpful for this round of intake for you for products. Okay, next on your list was your
Ileocecal.
Small intestine.
Okay.
So we said that possibly the gallbladder being upset was bothering this. Now let's just see if small intestine is going to give us any changes. We've already been on integrity, so let's try the defend next. First we're going to check what level we're at, so we remember. Has it improved since we added the others?
It's right on that one corner, but
What number?
it's hard to find. It's there and going up. So like there's a right there. Yeah, it's still like a 4 or 5.
Okay, 4 or 5 on the small intestine.
Okay.
Stick out your tongue. Stick it all the way down. There you go. There you go. GI Defend is on deck. Any changes?
Yeah.
What number?
I'd say it's a 1 or a 2.
Okay, so that's a potentially a 3 number change.
Yeah, it's noticeably different.
Okay, so let's put that in the very helpful category. Small intestine. So it says integrity and inflammies are also in that, as well as a probiotic. Do you want to explore those as well?
Let's try the integrity.
Yeah. Did you rinse that off? Make sure it's off there. There we go. GI integrity's on deck. Oh, I can maybe feel a difference with my finger on this one. What do you think?
My body likes that stuff. I miss it.
What number is it now?
It just doesn't show up. It was like a tiny little pill in there that if you hit it was really bad.
Okay, so integrity over defend then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put defend on the maybe list. Okay. So I don't think we need to go through the other ones for the small intestine, though they are related to the duodenum.
Okay.
So we'll come back to those on a different point then.
Okay.
Okay. So we did this one. Next is this one. You said this was pretty spicy.
Yeah, there is a spot in there.
So, right there. What number?
Alright. Here's where it gets grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's a 5 or a 6 when you hit the right spot.
Okay. 5 or a 6. And new sequel is GI Restore, GI Defend, which we already tried to defend.
Yep.
On your tongue and then influence. So let's put these in first. So do you want to try the defend first? You already had a taste of this just a minute ago, but we're putting it back in. See if it makes the change here. To make the change.
Yeah, it's softened. It used to feel like almost a bruisey feel in there.
Okay. And that's usually the quality of neurolymphatic pain. It's just like a bruisey.
Yeah.
It's like
you're pinching a lymph node.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that helps on that one more than it helped on the other one.
Okay. All right. So that one is improved. What number is it?
Doesn't register anymore.
Doesn't register. So that's a pretty clear indicator that that's the one for that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then let's put that up in your back up into the highly beneficial, not semi-beneficial. And then we can explore the GI restore and the inflammes, but again, we're gonna go back to your duodenum where those are relative. Right. So, yeah. So we did gallbladder, we did small intestine, we did ileocecal valve, and the rest seemed fine. This one is large intestine.
Yeah, that's...
And the GI restore and GI defend are on that list. So, what number?
It's like a 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
And it's like my leg wants to move away.
Just put the GI defend back on your tongue. I mean, we just, whoa, nice, you get a little extra. We just hit that for the other thing right before this. See if that calms this down. Same product.
Takes it down to like a 2 or a 3.
Okay, same product for your ileocecal valve affects your large intestine positively. Yep. Wash that off. Let's see if we can find one that brings it down all the way. So large intestine says GI restore. Tongue out here. Okay, taste on the tongue. Hit the spot. What number is that?
That's down to nothing.
0.
It doesn't care.
Okay, so GI restore. We'll bring that into the medium positive category. Yeah. Not necessary because you're not bringing it from a 5 to a 0, but you're bringing it from a 5 to a 2. All right. So large intestine, and then if that's erased, then I don't need to go to the next one.
Yeah, that's erased.
Okay. So GI restore. Okay. Next was duodenum. Spicy on here. What you said?
It's a 7, 8.
7, 8. Okay. Vegetarian, digestive, and then spectrum AR and spectrum BR. So spectrum AR comes in as more important than BR on this list.
And I'm already taking BR, and it's spicy still.
Right, so digestive vegetarian comes first. Did we wash that off your tongue already? Love to leave the stress relief on your tongue as long as possible, but at the same time, I want a clear result. Alright, stick your tongue out. This is a, vegetarian digestive aid. Okay, so this is for your duodenum. It feels relaxed to my touch.
Yeah. It still has a spicy spot in there, but it's way smaller.
What number?
It's, I would say the hot spot's still like a 6, but it's smaller. It's not the same
Okay.
size.
So not as in, so just as intense, but not as triggered.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's do something else then. I'll put that in the medium, not small positive, but medium positive category. Now for these, we have to get a little inventive. Oof. These are gel caps. You like oregano, right?
Sure.
Stick this on your finger. Okay. And what number is it at right now?
It's like a 7.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Okay, put that on your tongue. It's like essential oils in a capsule. What number?
Still like a 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Okay. So the vegetarian capsule brought it down to like a 3.
Oh, this will be fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I might use that tissue and just pull it off my tongue.
Yeah, you got it. Oof. Yeah, oregano, big time. Here you go. Spicy, huh?
Yeah. Well, that'll be on my tongue for a little bit, but that's all right.
I also did that one, so I knew it was going to be oregano.
Yeah.
So spectrum AR and then spectrum BR. I chose the AR first because the BR is definitely one of those that lingers as well. Good. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Okay. And what number?
Say it's a 3.
Okay.
But
So
way smaller again. It's like a smaller point.
okay. So the digestive vegetarian plus the BR, each individually bring it down to a 3 from a 6 or 7.
Yeah, 7, 8. I mean, that was the spiciest one I've had so far.
Okay. The only other one would be Mucinel, which I do not have on hand to test.
Okay.
Yet. I'm gonna get the complete test
Okay.
kit. It's only gonna be $100
Okay.
to get that whole kit, as far as I'm told.
Okay.
So I will leave Spectrum BR in your qualitative list right with the vegetarian. And then we check this one. We did not check this one.
Feels fine.
Okay, great. Whatever we've done apparently helps with your appendix
Yeah.
inflammation. Great. 2 more spots on
Okay.
your pubic bone close to your groin.
Okay.
So right there. Anything there?
Not bad.
Okay.
A little
So
more on the. Yeah.
what number?
It doesn't feel lymphatic.
Okay.
It doesn't. It just feels
And then
like,
this
like there. It's more on the right. It's
Okay,
probably
so this would be
4 or 5.
4 or 5. So bladder. Bladder. 19. Oh, that's actually either prostate or testicle. So, let's do hormone balance. Alright. Got the DR off your tongue yet? Stick out your tongue. go. Two.
Way better.
Way better?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that in your highly beneficial list then. Okay, congratulations. You just found 5 supplements that make large impact on your visceral stress, and 6 that improve drastically on your visceral stress. And not just a few spots, but system-wide.
Yeah. Good.
Any comments, questions, concerns?
Oh, it's just always interesting how instantaneous the change is. It's like, one, I wouldn't know these points otherwise, and 2, it was like, from last time to now, I think the first time we did this stuff, I was at 8 or 9, son. I mean, on these long points and some of this stuff, I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing was registering as high this round either.
Yep.
So let's put it in order.
Cool.
Let's get it coming.
Let's do it. Thank you, John.